Hello and welcome to another What's Inside. This time we're looking at Monopoly Fortnite. This is the blue box. We previously looked at the purple box, and this one has different characters supposedly, so we're going to find out. You know it's official because there's a hologram down here in the corner. It's aimed at ages 13 and up, 2 to 7 players, and this is put out by Hasbro or Parker Brothers, which is owned by Hasbro. So let's take a look at what we're going to see in here. There's supposed to be 27 cardboard outfits, 15 storm cards, 16 location cards, 16 loot chest cards, 8 wall cards, 1 numbered die, 1 action die with labels, 110 health point chips, and a game guide. So it should be very similar to the one we looked at previously, but let's find out. Alright, so obviously the characters are different on the box. The outer box is pretty boring. And then the back of the box shows more of what's going on here. So, alright, so we've got the cardboard piece here over top of everything. Alright, let's get everything out of the box so we can look at these. Alrighty. Is this one piece? Yeah. Alright, so here we've got a whole bunch of health markers looking things. These are tokens. Then we've got a couple of characters there. And then this is all one big piece, and you can see that the characters are the same on both sides. So our other side is all the characters. Now, since the two boxes are different, some collectors may have both. So you'll want to make sure you know which characters are supposed to go with which one in case there's a mix-up. So if you buy this used, you may accidentally get characters from the purple box instead of this one. Alright, so let's get those out of the way. Here we got some little wall pieces. There are 8 of these. Same on both sides. Not particularly interesting. Let's get a look at our game board here. This is actually pretty decent cardstock. Nice thickness. The back isn't coated though, which will be stained very, very easily. So a little bit of corner cutting there. Alright, so we've got a fairly standard Monopoly layout. We've got free parking over here. Then we've got various locations and community chest type thing. And whatever these are supposed to be. I don't play Fortnite, so I don't know. We've got jail, just visiting, along with various other locations. Now, because this one doesn't have the back coated, you'll want to make sure that the seams are in good shape, because if they were even remotely water damaged, that'll definitely weaken the structural integrity of the board. So the center says Fortnite really big, so that's pretty cool if you're a Fortnite fan. So the board's okay. It's not spectacular, but I've seen worse. Then we've got our rule book here, which has information on the punch-out walls and its color. The colors are vibrant, but the paper is just glorified photocopy paper. Nothing particularly interesting. So it's not going to hold up real well over time. Alright, and here we've got our stands. These are standardized game stands. A blank die with sticker spots, and a D6. These are slightly smaller than the regular 6-siders you get in board games, but It's just regular board game D6. It's just the smaller ones they're using now. This thing's pretty big, but they roll pretty good on either count. And then you get the stickers that go on the D6. The blank one, obviously. So let's take a look at the cards and see what we got. Okay, let's take a look at these. We'll start with the storm cards before we go to the chest ones and the location cards. So these say storm on them, obviously. There's a blank card inserted in here for some reason. Finally, there are 15 of these cards total, not counting this random blank card that was in there. Alright, the chest cards. Ah. And finally, so there are 16 of these as well. Next up we have our location cards. Now these are going to be very unique to each location, so we'll look at both sides. This one is Paradise Palms. Next up we've got Lazy Links. Then Viking Village. Followed by Flush Factory. Then Haunted Hills. And Salty Springs. Next up we have Wailing Woods. Greasy Grove. Pleasant Park. Lonely Lodge. Retail Row. Loot Lake. Snobby Shores. Tomato Town. Dusty Divot. And finally, Tilted Towers. So that's all the cards. So that is what is inside the Monopoly Fortnite blue box. Remember, there is some differences between this box and the purple box. Mostly the characters. So if you're a die-hard Fortnite fan, you'll probably want to get both of them. But now you know what to expect in each box, because you've seen both videos, hopefully. If not, check out the other one. So I think it's probably not as good a quality as a lot of the Monopoly games out there. The board backing isn't coated. The stickers are fine, the dice are fine, the stands are fine, but the character cards are a little thin in my opinion, and probably won't hold up to heavy abuse. Same with the cards, they're a little thinner than they probably should be for ages 13 and up. So I think that should be a little bit higher quality, but if you're a big Fortnite fan, this will probably make you happy. I don't know. I don't know anything about the game, but it seems to have a nice variety of characters to choose from. So there's that. So I would only recommend it for diehard Fortnite fans or Monopoly collectors. Beyond that, I think it's probably not going to hold up real well with a lot of use. Plus the rules look a little different than standard Monopoly. There's no money. So there's just tokens. And that probably throw a lot of people off. So that's going to do it for this one. You've heard my take on it. We've seen what's in the box. Thank you so much for watching the show. And if you enjoyed what you're seeing, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future unboxings and reviews. And if you'd like to help me out in other ways, you can share the video on your social media, which helps quite a bit. Or you could pick yourself something up nice from the Teespring store. Or you can support me monthly on Patreon, where you get access to exclusive videos from this channel, as well as bad comic reviews. Or you could do one-time donation via Streamlabs, which accepts PayPal. And as always, we hope to see you on the next one.